So if this is the first time you're seeing me today or this week for my announcements, if you don't know who I am, I'm a doctor of metaphysical healing, ordained reverend, public speaker, teacher, intuitive. I am the creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast and best-selling author of my book, which, by the way, is coming on its fourth anniversary. And the book is called My Effing Long Journey or My Fucking Long Journey to Loving Myself, A Guide to a Shorter Path. And the book shares a little bit about my background and in all its dysfunctional glory and how I went from who I used to be to who I am today and the healing that I've gone through and I continue to go through because it is a journey. And in the back of the book, it shows you is written out instructions on the exercises that I did and still do in my process of healing. So you can find that on Amazon or on my website. And I want to go talk about Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. So if you don't know about Guided Spirit Conversations podcast, let me explain. I created this with you in mind. It was really important for me, and I was being nudged very strongly by Spirit to do this, to bring to you some of the most incredible metaphysicians, spiritual leaders, psychics, mediums, healers from across the globe. Some you may have heard about, some not so much, but they're so powerful in all they do in their different modalities. And so I was guided to bring this to you to open you up to the modalities, the multiple modalities, aka techniques there are out there, and the healers. And there are so many incredibly powerful, powerful healers out there. And it was my job duty, I don't, from Spirit pushing me to bring these people to you so that you could learn all about them and see how they can help you. Throughout the show, you can learn about the different modalities. They give you little pearls of wisdom that you can easily incorporate into your daily life. And you get to know the metaphysician that you may resonate with and may start working with. You don't know. If you don't listen to the show, you won't find out, right? And the show goes live every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Time, which is 42 minutes from the time right now. And I'm on the show is live on my YouTube page and on my Facebook page of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations. It's also uploaded on my Twitter account, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, and my pages on Facebook, among other streaming opportunities. So lots of ways for you to participate in the show. In addition to participating in the show by listening, it's interactive. So if you're able to listen to the live version or be a part of the live version, guess what? You are then able to write questions to my guests and you will have them answered real time. If you're unable to listen to the show live, email your questions to Guided Spirit Conversations 2 at gmail.com. So I can have my assistant Bridget, who you know is my right hand, my left hand, bring the questions to the show so that we could bring them to the guest or to myself. Also, if you like the show, like it, subscribe to it, review it. It's important for me to know your thoughts about the show, who you might want to have on the show, or techniques you might want to learn about on the show. So I invite you to do all of that so you don't miss one exciting episode. This week is not going to be disappointing for you. I have Brandon Wainwright. So Brandon's story is that he used to be an LA police officer. And he had this beautiful Chihuahua pup, Tyson, and Tyson transitioned. But once Tyson transitioned, oh my God, he opened Brandon up. He started communicating with Brandon. And so, picture this, right? Here's this skeptical LA police officer receiving messages from a tiny little Chihuahua from the other side of the veil, not knowing what to do with it, you know, checking his sanity, not knowing what to do with the messages. He did his outreach. to psychics and mediums and animal communicators alike to help guide his path. And I'm not going to tell you his whole story, not that I know it, but I do know Brandon. And today, Brandon has written a book called Tyson's Gift. He has a healing practice. He is now a metaphysician. It's called Tyson's Healing Gifts or Tyson's Gift Healing. And he also now has a podcast called Tyson's Gift Podcast. Anyway, Brandon is going to be on the show in just about 39 minutes, and we are going to find out what his story is. And why I bring on people with stories like this is because just like you and I, Brandon just went through life, right? Doing what he thought he was supposed to do, doing his job, living his life, when all of a sudden he's gabsmacked by an experience that changed the course of his life. It happened to me. It happened to him. It's happened to thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people out there. You are not alone. And I bring these stories to you so you know you're not alone. Anyway, tune in, please, in exactly 38 minutes at Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. In addition, if you're in the Charlotte area, I'm so excited to be teaching a class there this Saturday, the 11th of March from 10 to 11:30. It's just a short little fun class that's called Raising Your Vibration for Easier Manifestation. So it's an experiential class as well as an educational class. And I know that you will be leaving this class floating on air because you can't. This class is meant to raise your vibration and teach you how to continue to keep your vibration going higher and higher and higher. And if you want to know more information, please join the class. I have kept the price of the class very reasonable, $15 a person, because for me, I want to bring this information to you and I want to give you an opportunity to be a part of it. Okay, so where is it going to be held at? Alara Day Spa in Mooresville, 155 Jovi Knox Avenue. So you can call over there and you can make your reservation and they will take care of the rest for you. So I hope you come and join me on Saturday. Okay, well, it's time for me to get ready for the show. I am looking forward to you being a part of the show. And until then, until I see you in now 37 minutes, I send you love, blessings, and gratitude. Know how grateful I am that you're in my life in whatever capacity you're in it. For not only are you my student, you're my teacher. Not only am I a teacher, I am a student. Also, know that people are reflecting back to us things that we need to look at, explore, heal. So know that every interaction, whether positive or perceived negative, is for our growth, for us to learn more about us. So thank you for that. Also, as you know, before I leave, I will always do this, or almost always, unless I'm having one of those moments, that I send you love. I love you. You are so loved, not just by me, not by family and friends, but you're loved by them, not just by family and friends. But you have so many beings on the other side of the veil who are your biggest cheerleaders, and they want to go out and conspire on your behalf, help you with what you need help with. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Here's the thing. We've got two golden tickets. The first golden ticket is ask for what you need and want because they can't do anything without you asking. They don't have free will. But if you say, I need, I want, I desire, guide me, teach me, show me, whatever it is you need. And if you say it out loud, the vibration is even louder to them, louder to you too. For your spiritual beings to hear you and start working on your behalf. Speak out loud. The second golden ticket, be open to how it comes. It might be linear, it might be very straightforward, but the majority of times it's not. You might read a passage in a book. You might hear a quote on a TV or movie, or you may be in line at the supermarket and hear a conversation, not just the supermarket, but any store, and hear a conversation. And what is being said is necessary for you to hear for what you asked for. So be open to how it might come to you. Okay, I'll be back in a little while. I'm be back in 34 minutes. Okay, stay well. Enjoy the rest of your morning, and I will see you at noon Eastern time. Take care.